This session is about the properties of rational numbers. I have listed down 5 important properties of rational numbers. The first property is every natural number is a rational number. Now, what is a natural number? We all know that natural number starts from 1 and it goes on 1, 2, 3, 4, it goes on. So let's just take this natural number 3. So how do we make 3 as a rational number? 3 by 1, it is a rational number. As we said, rational number will never have the denominator as 0. So 3 can be written as 3 by 1, thus making it as a rational number as well. Now the second property, every whole number is a rational number. To remember what is a whole number starts with 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it goes on. Let's take a whole number. Maybe let's take the whole number 0. So 0 can be written as 0 by 1, thus making it as a rational number as well. Why? Because your denominator is not equal to 0, right? So we learned that rational number, it takes the form of a by b, where both a and b are integers and the denominator is not equal to 0. Let's take another whole number 4. 4 can be written as 4 by 1, thus making it a rational number as well. So I hope you understand both the properties. Let's take the third property. Every integer is a rational number. How is that? Let me take a positive integer, 5. Let me take a negative integer, negative 6. So now, how can I make the integer 5 as a rational number? So 5 can be written as 5 by 1, thus making it as a rational number as well, because here the denominator is not equal to 0. Let's take this negative integer, negative 6. Can be written as negative 6 by 1, making it as a rational number as well. Why? Because again the denominator is not equal to 0. Thus every integer is a rational number. Now let's take a fraction. Let's take an improper fraction. 8 by 2, it is a rational number. Why? Because here the denominator is not equal to 0. Let's take as a proper fraction 3 by 5. Again, it's a rational number. Why? Because it takes the form of a by b, where b is not equal to 0. Now let's take a mixed fraction 3 1 by 2. Here it is. Now if I'm going to convert this mixed fraction into improper fraction, 2 into 3, 6 plus 1, 7. 7 by 2, again it's a rational number where the b is not equal to 0. Right? So thus we say that every fraction is a rational number. Now you may wonder, what about 3 by 0? It is a fraction, but can be called as a rational number? No way. Why? Because here the denominator is 0 and therefore this is not a rational number. So a rational number cannot have 0 as the denominator. Division by 0 is not allowed in rational numbers. I hope you understood all the properties of rational numbers. Let me recap that once again. Every natural number is a rational number. Why? If you take a rational number 3, it can be written by 3 by 1, which is a rational number as well. What about every whole number is a rational number? Yes, if you take any whole number, even a 5 or a 9, it takes the form of 9 by 1, where the denominator is not equal to 0 and thus it's a natural number. Every integer is a rational number, whether it is a positive or a negative, it is a rational number. Then every fraction is a rational number. For example, 8 by 2, it's a rational number because the denominator is not equal to 0. So, remember the most important property, a rational number cannot have 0 as the denominator. So if I'm going to write this 3 by 0, I'm sorry, this is not a rational number because the denominator is 0. What about negative 5 by 0? I'm sorry, here too, because here the denominator is 0, so this is not a rational number. I hope you understood all the properties of rational numbers. Thank you so much. Well, I'm sure you enjoyed and understood this session. To learn the next concept, click on the video here. You can also subscribe to my channel here and continue to enjoy learning more and more concepts.